Hey guys, happy Q&A Friday. We have a lot to cover today, including cheat meals, muscle soreness, and why some days in the gym you're just stronger than others. Angela wanted to know some of the best methods for dealing with muscle soreness after your workout and whether or not nutrition plays a role in this. So to start, if you're feeling really sore 1 or 2 days after your workout, the best thing to do, honestly, is to get moving. Not necessarily getting back in the gym and doing another strenuous workout, but activities such as walking or easy biking are really great to get your blood flowing, to loosen up some of that tightness, and then maybe a little light stretch afterwards. Yoga can also be great. I definitely recommend foam rolling if you've never tried that. That's wonderful for muscle soreness. There's not any one food that can really help either prevent or alleviate muscle soreness. However, that can be attributed to inflammation, so maybe avoiding highly inflammatory foods like sugar and, processed heavily fatty foods and high sodium, and sticking to great, healthy, nutritious anti-inflammatory foods like berries, salmon, walnuts, and avocado are some great choices. Thank you for the wonderful question, Angela. Our next question comes from Julie. She wanted to know why some days you'll go to the gym and say you can curl 20-pound dumbbells, and maybe the next time you go in to do that same exercise, you struggle with that same amount of weight. Why some days are we stronger than other days? First of all, it's important to remember that any kind of strength gains are not going to be linear, which means that basically you won't progress evenly, over time. You're going to have some ups and downs, and you can expect to be stronger some days than others. Things that play a role in this include your nutrition, both overall and on that specific day. How much sleep did you get the night before? Are you particularly stressed out on that day? How's your hydration? Are you dehydrated? What did you eat before your workout? How long before your workout did you eat? If you're finding that you're getting into the gym and you're really having kind of wild swings between being really strong or feeling really good and feeling not so great, I would suggest tracking what you're doing on days when you're not as strong. Are there things that you find that you're doing, like perhaps you're going a really long time without eating that day, or maybe you're not drinking as much water, and look and see if you can't figure out what might be contributing to that. But understand that you're going to have days here and there that just aren't as good, and that's completely normal. Thank you, Julie, for that question. Our next question is from Tiffany. She wanted to know if a flat bench press, where you're laying flat on your back and pressing dumbbells overhead, works the same muscles as a seated press with plates or with a cable machine. And yes, in both exercises, you're targeting the muscles of your upper body, including your pectoral muscles of the chest. Your arms play a role in that as well, the front of the deltoids. They're both going to hit generally the same area. However, when you're lying down, you're changing the force production of gravity. So you're forcing weight up overhead with gravity pulling directly below you. That's going to make that exercise more challenging than a seated press, where the angle of gravity is different and there's not as much pull as you're coming back down. So same muscle groups, flat bench press is going to be a little bit more challenging. Thank you, Tiffany. And Amanda wanted to know about cheat meals. Wonderful question. I do sometimes recommend for clients who are dieting and trying to lose weight doing a splurge meal or a cheat meal if their weight loss stalls. Why does this work? So here's what's going on. If you're in an extended calorie deficit for a long period of time and you've been progressively losing weight, and then suddenly maybe 2 or 4 weeks go by and you're not losing anything and you're still working out and you're still in your calorie deficit, that's usually the time that perhaps your body has gone into a defensive survival mode. In those situations, your body doesn't want to lose any more fat because it feels it's being threatened. So what we need to do is send a signal to your body and your metabolism that you're not starving and it's okay to keep losing fat. That's where that heavy, high-calorie cheat meal can come in. It gives a little boost and says, hey, it's okay, we're not starving, things are fine. However, you do have to be in a calorie deficit for at least 6 to 8 weeks, and you have to be consistent. That means eating in that deficit every day for those 6 to 8 weeks, and to be having weight loss to begin with, and then have a period of time where it stalls. That is when I will recommend a cheat meal, and yes, they can and do work. Andrea has our last question. Andrea wanted to know about losing belly fat. She said she's cleaned up her diet and she's exercising and doing cardio. She hates sit-ups. What else can she do to burn belly fat? Well, you guys know I did a video earlier this week, the 4 foods that I believe play a huge role in this. If you're having any of those 4 foods, even if you've cleaned up your diet, that stubborn belly fat is going to stick around. You'll want to check out that video at youtube.com/MelanieAshFitness. Now, if you're on my email list, you got that video straight into your inbox, and you do not want to miss one. I'm sending out great videos, workouts, recipes, helpful tips every week. You want to make sure that you get signed up for my email list by going to MelanieAshFitness.com. Start here in the right-hand corner and get on that list. You'll get my free 10-step weight loss jumpstart ebook. Just for doing that, it's my gift to thank you for supporting Melanie Ash Fitness. Thank you guys. Great questions. Keep them coming and have a wonderful weekend.